Hello and welcome to the Cinemagraph Masterclass. So in this lecture we'll be learning all the different types of export settings that we have, which are the good ones and which are the ones that we should avoid after we are done making our Cinemagraph. So let's get started. So here is my project. If you can see it, I'll quickly go up here and choose timeline so that we can see the effect. So this is basically moving forward and backward. So this is our Cinemagraph, and now to export it we have two options. We can either export it as a GIF, or we can export it as a video. Now GIFs are animated images that we see on the internet everywhere, on websites, on social media websites, and they are, as compared to the videos, they have a little lesser quality and they are also of a bit smaller size. So in case if you want to export this as a GIF, so head over to File, then hit Export, and then choose Save for Web Legacy. The shortcut for this is Alt, Shift, Control and S for the window. So this window will pop up, and right now it's taking some time because the Cinemagraph is a bit heavy, and even though my computer has pretty nice specifications. So here you'll choose GIF, and in this menu you'll choose adaptive. See the number of colors you can choose 256. Just remember one thing, the higher the number you choose, the better the quality of the GIF will be, and also it will increase the size of the GIF. Right now if you see, the size of the GIF is 40 MB, which is pretty big, and it might not be a suitable size to be made for a browser. And then so if you want, you can choose 128 to reduce the size a bit, convert to sRGB, that is fine, and looping should be forever. So what I generally do is, to make it a bit smaller, I reduce the resolution. So I'll make it up to around 500, and then let's see how does it look. So it's taking a bit of a time. So now this has taken some time, and right now if you can see, the size has decreased and it is now around 1 MB, which is a pretty decent size. Now we'll quickly export this one and see how does it look. And remember guys, one thing, this Cinemagraph has around 500 frames. Yes, that's right. So it's like 500 different images, and that was the reason why it was showing around 40 MB. So anyway, we'll hit save. I will save the destination, and now it's saving it as a GIF. So let's go and see how does it look. So one thing you need to remember is, to see GIFs, you won't be able to see them in your default photo or video player. You need to see them in the browser. So the way to do that is, just head over to the folder where you have saved the GIF, right click on this, choose open with, and you can either choose Internet Explorer or Chrome or whatever browser you're using. So in this case I'll use Internet Explorer. So as you can see, it's playing pretty nicely, and yes, this was the GIF that we just made. So this is about the GIF. So that's how you export it into GIF. Now the second option, which is the more recommended option from me, is exporting it as a video. This way even the size will be smaller and the quality will be very much high, and even video can be uploaded on social media sites like Instagram, Facebook, so you do not need to worry about the compatibility. So in order to export it as a video, once you have done making all your editing in the Cinemagraph, just come here, click on this icon, and then choose render video. So when you choose that, you will be greeted with this dialog box where you need to put the name of the file. You need to choose a folder then just keep all the settings as it is in this one. The preset quality should be high always, and the resolution should be exactly what you had chosen while creating the document. Make sure the range is work area and then hit render. So when you hit render, it will take some time, and after that your video will be exported, and once it's exported I'll show you how does it look. So this is my exported video, and let's just hit play and see the animation. So yeah, it's playing pretty nicely, and as you can see the resolution is 1080 by 1080, which is a pretty decent resolution for social media platforms. And if you see the size of it, the size of this video is around 8 MB, which is pretty nice, as if you remember in the case of the GIF, it was coming at around 40 MB if exported into its original resolution, which is 1080 by 1080 pixels. Then later on we degraded it into 500 by 500 pixels, and then the size came down to 1 MB. So this is one of the major differences between exporting it into a GIF versus exporting it as a video. The video will consume lesser space and will be of a better quality than the GIF. So I hope you found this lecture insightful, and I hope you learned something new. So as the course progresses, we'll be exporting a lot of Cinemagraph into video, so you'll get even more better understanding about it then. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next lecture.